Hello, everyone. Today we have with us Lana from Honeywell. And hi, Lana, and thanks for being with us in our event. Could you please briefly introduce yourself and what your role currently is all about at Honeywell?
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Mina. Welcome to the topic that I will be introducing today. I'll share about it in a moment. Briefly about myself, I'm leading our net zero business transformation program at Honeywell in EMEA. And business transformation program to us means steering work that our clients and our partners as well as ourselves are doing on the following 4 pillars: green hydrogen and its derivatives such as ammonia and methanol, carbon capture, and further biomethane and biofuels, and lastly plastics circularity.
Thank you. And if you could briefly introduce your topic on net zero transformation for the industries heavily reliant on oil and gas.
Right. So I want to talk about how do we tackle our heavy to abate industries, because I think that is where a lot of our attention needs to go, in addition to building up more resilient, sustainable energy production and supply infrastructure, both in Europe, but also globally. And among those industries, I want to talk about how decarbonization technologies and pathways such as electrification, hydrogen, carbon capture, biofuels, and so on, play to help reduce carbon emission and greenhouse gases in chemicals and refining, pulp and paper, oil and gas, along with steel and alumina industry. And I also want to touch how decarbonization technologies are possibly helping to decarbonize heavy-duty road transport, air, and maritime sectors. We'll close up with touching upon how important it is to cooperate and work in partnerships to tackle these hard-to-abate sectors as means to accelerate their decarbonization and progress to net zero.
Thanks, Lana. And if you could at last just briefly tell us why is your topic important and how do you foresee future with it?
I think it is important to talk about hard-to-abate industries because not a lot has been done over a fairly substantial period of time, just until now, to decarbonize them. And as you look at the amount of emissions attributed to the activities in these sectors, it is quite obvious that unless we tackle how these sectors transform themselves, unless we find solutions and put them in gear, carbon reduction from these sectors will be pretty difficult to achieve, and that may lead to situations such as higher temperature increase than what we wish for. So I simply think this is something that maybe we only touched on, and it's being a bit of a tip of an iceberg, and we need to go deeper.
Thank you, Lana, for the wonderful introduction. So we would like to welcome you to our event in Berlin, and we look forward to having you and as well the panel discussion with you. So, and listening to a lot of interesting stuff what Honeywell is doing. So thank you, Lana. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing you in Berlin.